welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a Microloc twist extension install. This client came with her hair pre-colored, so I brought or purchased the color that best matched her hair color, and it looks like we got right on point. Boop. Okay, now on this page, if you're new here, I have quite a few different videos that show my method and feeding the hair and retying it and all of the things, so I'm not going to go into much detail with that today. I'm actually going to answer some questions that you guys leave on the bottom of my videos that I don't have time to go back and So the first question is, I purchased QVR hair for extensions for Microlocs, but it's longer than I need. If I cut it, will it be okay to use also? Have you ever cut the African hair to length as you need it? So that's a great question. I like QVR hair. They're usually what I go to when I'm doing my extensions. Usually if they're a little bit longer than I need them to be, I will fold them in half and add the hair in that way to kind of get it close to the length I need. But I wouldn't cut it beforehand because you just don't know how it's going to take to your hair, like how is it going to sit with your hair, and then it does shrink a little bit, all of the things. So even when clients say they want like a shorter hair install, I always suggest we go maybe an inch or two longer, just so it's better to cut to trim up instead of add to the bottom. So I would suggest either folding the hair in half and adding it that way to get it closer to where you want it, or installing it as is and then trimming it as needed. I hope that made sense. Next questions. You always do a good job. What's the length of hair for extensions that was added? Thank you so much. You guys are so kind. And like I said, I believe this was 16 inches. I'm pretty sure it was 16. All right. Next question. Hi, how can I get in touch with you about a consultation to set up an appointment? So my booking link is in the bio. It should be, okay? And if it isn't, it will be today, okay? I think it's UGL LLC, something like that, at glossgenius.com. But you go in there, and if you're looking into Microlocs, you're gonna go under Microlocs, and then you'll do the free consultation, and we can chat it up, honey, okay? So the link should be in the bio. And the last question for this video: which method do you recommend for fine hair, braid locks, or twists? This is always a difficult question, only because I purely believe the method of install is almost completely 100% based on preference, right? And I think that because I think you can get, usually, okay, don't shoot me, usually any method you want to get. However, you just have to make different changes or adaptations to that method. So, if you want twists and your hair is really fine, maybe you have micro, but they're not super small. They're a little bigger than the traditional micro because your hair is so fine. Now, with that being said, you have to take into account your lifestyle. Do you work out? Do you sweat in your head? Are you the type to put your hair up? Are you a styles type girly? All of the things when choosing a method. You also have to take into account how each method ages. So like braid locks are going to look like braids for an extended amount of time. The braid pattern in its entirety may not disappear for over a year. Twists are going to look like locks sooner, but they also can going to get really frizzy. Some are going to slip out. It's going to be an ongoing method or ongoing process until your hair takes to all of them. So with fine hair, you're more likely to have more slippage with twist. So technically, I would say lean more to braid locks, but it's really more dependent upon your end result and what you're trying to achieve. That also comes into contact with comparing your hair to other people. So you got to find somebody that has similar hair to yours, and even still take into consideration that it still might not go like that. So I wouldn't recommend either one. I would recommend deep research, question asking, all of the things. If you do twist on your hair now, like regular, what does your hair do then? When you do braids in your hair, what does your hair do then? Like, pay attention to all those things. But generally speaking, if you're looking for a more sturdy method, braid locks are going to be more sturdy, more in. They're not going to slip as often, quote off quote, and they're going to, stay put. Twists are going to give you more juice, more fluff, but they're probably going to slip, and you're going to be going through the process. So that's really my thought process in regards to methods. So many people ask me that question during consultations, and I tell them the same thing. It's really up to you. However, what are your goals? So then we can talk about what would be best. You know, some people have certain jobs when they're like, the twist, I can't, once we get to talking and I'm like, the twist gonna frizz up real good and blah blah blah, they're like, ooh, I can't be looking like a chia pet. And I'm like, okay, so braids it is. So it's more about research, asking the right questions, and talking to people. That's why I keep my consultations free, because I believe information should be free. With that being said, okay, I hope I answered these questions to you guys' liking. If you have any more questions, please leave them below. We will be filtering out more questions for the next couple of videos and really trying to get your questions answered. So Happy New Year. I hope all is well. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.